Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and had some ideas about one kind of video and just kind of went down a little bit of a hole, and I ended up on this one. First of all, my chrome crusher, that's sort of a custom because I did the double drills here. This still works, and it lights up really nice. You know, it's still missing one of its lights. Sometimes it makes you wonder when you see an old set where that old light assembly is. Did it go to a Goodwill? Is it still in some old house somewhere? But I don't think that one's in an old house somewhere, because that one came off of eBay from an estate sale. Which, you know what? On that note, let's think about Lego collections. I want to mention a young man, in my opinion, younger than me, named Eric Reeves. He, back in 2015, he was on a Beyond the Brick video at Brick Fair. And at the time, he was given the credit, or his own description, of having the largest Lego Rock Raider collection. Almost complete. And that means those little packs are like, a couple $1,000s, I guess. All the really rare figures and pieces. And he had lots of custom builds, which is where I got this idea. And also, which is where I started, getting my ideas for my double header here, which I'm still got parts coming for. And some of these parts are very hard to get. I'm going to build this up kind of like a chrome crusher, but a double-ended one. And I'm going to keep it skinny with, with ideas. And maybe I'm being a little weird, but these are the new style seats with the hole in the top, and this is one of the vintage ones, so I'm going to backdate it to the vintage ones. But anyways. So, he had the largest collection, and a channel called RR Slugger, who's a very big fan of the Rock Raiders. If you see his channel and the colors, you'll immediately recognize it. Great videos. I like his style. He did a kind of a remembering Eric Reeves and just a update video, let people know. Apparently Eric passed away 2 years ago. This is 2024, so I'm guessing 2022. I don't know what happened. But the reason the video was out was because it appears his collection was sold off. I'm getting to a point, I promise. How many of you, guys and gals out there, are the original owner of that Lego? And I'm not talking about when it left Denmark or wherever. I'm talking about how many of you bought and unpacked that set? Or are you more like me, where you have pieces that are pieced together from who knows how many different sets, and we are where we are now? Oh, look, 501st. And that's fine. And this kind of rolls back to, when you find an old set and plus it all, and it's not complete, especially like in a bulk lot. It's all missing pieces and stuff, and all dirty and nasty looking. And there's a funny feeling I like. I really enjoy putting those sets back together. This set back to the way it looked. And I might just sell it off on eBay and give it to someone else. It doesn't matter. Something about completing it. And I think it goes back to like this young man, Eric Reeves. Someone liked that set enough to buy it, or someone's parents liked it, or maybe it was on sale and they bought it. We don't really know, and it doesn't matter. But it's breathing new life back into it. And his collection looks like it was liquidated. Which, that's probably what happens to most of our belongings. I mean, go to a Value Village or whatever kind of thrift store that you like to go to, or if you don't like to go to them, then, imagine that you went to one. And it's filled with things that belong to people that were treasured or maybe hated. Some of those shirts, I'm sure nobody treasured those. I mean, yikes. Some of those things were obviously gags. I'm sure of it. But seriously. And I know some people that are very worried, some people in my real life, of what happens to their belongings when they've passed. my daddy, he died in 2018. He instilled a very real purpose in me to like kind of preserve the past, have a good time doing it. And I think that's what I love about Lego, and that's what I want to pass on to all y'all. Is, you know what? You find this set, it was covered with like a bacon grease or maybe dirty oven grease, all broken down bits and pieces, and was missing pieces like this right here was gone. And so some of these pieces came from other countries, so who knows the stories that those pieces came from. And now it's been reimagined because I did not build it the way Lego intended. I give it the double drills. And when something happens to me or if I sell this off, it becomes someone else's and they can reimagine it. And the journey and the joy this item could bring, these pieces, it's really limitless. And it really lets you know. You know, people always said, oh, be the change you want to see in the world. What they really mean is don't get in their way is what they're really saying. And that's kind of sad. That's my opinion. I can be a little bit of a pessimist. I'm old. But you can literally be the change with Lego. You can actually physically put your hands on something and change it. Your imagination, your idea could go on to inspire someone else, or to become a treasured keepsake for them, or to become something ugly they need to get rid of. It doesn't matter. You're having an immediate, actual, tangible effect. And the key thing is have a good time while you're doing it. Look at the memories. I mean, I have memories of those buzzing sodium vapor lights in the stores. I'm a little kid kind of winking, looking up like something out of one of those old movies, like, you know, someone coming out of the caves. And I remember seeing the brightly colored Lego. It was back then Legoland, Lego Systems. We've seen it all. Those great big boxes have the hinge tops and the clear and all the pieces. You can see what's inside. I miss those. But do we really want them back again? Probably not. It's just that when I see one of those old boxes, I think, wow. I can almost remember holding the sucker in one hand or bottled soda in the other. Chips coming in the tubes. Yeah. That's cool. And just want to share that with y'all. It's become a bit long-winded here. Anyways, y'all stay safe. Guys and gals out there, please let me know comments down below what y'all think, where you're at. What do you think about this guy's collection? Check out that Beyond the Brick video. It's pretty good. Impressive collection. But we'll have our own things. And the key thing is have a good time while you're doing it. And don't let this world drag you down. All right? Y'all take care. Ciao.